April is undoubtedly a key moment in the European National Championship tournament, and for me, one of the most important. It's a time when no team wants to lose, especially for top teams like Arsenal. This is a time for the Gunners to showcase their real bravery this season, as they face predicted storms in Liverpool's Anfield Stadium. There has only been one season in almost 2 decades that Arsenal fans are confident in the team's ability to take the throne. This season is different from the immature image in previous seasons. The US Army glued Tata in the season, demonstrating great maturity, even before facing nasty opponents. In the Big C group, Arsenal no longer shows fragility, as they did a few seasons ago. The army of Mikelta in the Premier League this season is showing very progressive form when facing the group of 6 giants of the land of fog, owning up to 5 wins and only losing twice, with 14 goals in 7 matches. The match against Big C can also be considered great progress from the Gunners' attack before the defenders. Real Madrid's top is here for sure. They are all the result of the forging process, rigorous practice of a Western teacher, Spain, like what the fans have tracked through the documentary. Alan thinks the punishment or strict black command comes from the fail and turning points of the season have all helped the young stars of the Gunner become more mature and know how to assert their own worth. This season, we have seen the formation of a London edition team take charge and know how to get up strong later after the failures. We usually don't lose too much time to see the bottom. Arsenal's wake up after miscarriages is one of the most important factors to form success in a long-distance race. The Gunner went through a whole series of impressive battles and wins before stepping onto the passenger ride to Anfield of Liverpool, which is the basis for fans to believe in beneficial outcomes for the guests at the next match. If Arsenal comes to my field, I can be sure that they will get fame. For me, those are the words to Sheriff Gurenevin when commenting on the first confrontation between Arsenal and Liverpool. The comments once again confirm my understanding of the importance of hospitality. Going to Total Dan Fai's yard, I'm sure I bet on Titan with my students. I also understand very well that, as mentioned above, Arsenal also had to accept up to 2 defeats in confrontations. First with Big C this season, one of which came on the previous visit, and Manchester United, a match that we, with the students, couldn't compete right before the reasonable tactics of the home team. The level is quite good. Therefore, the Gunner needs to understand that many pitfalls await them. The verdict is now, despite the cup being not in good shape. But surely Liverpool is also watching the home ground become their most important fulcrum when facing the top team Arsenal. At this time, the army of trainers Juke Club is also in the group of 4 teams with the Premier League's best home record. They have only lost 1 match in 13 matches to Anfield this season. It will be a great fulcrum for the German teacher and student singing. However, stability is gradually becoming one luxury for Liverpool to look at on their form this season. The red team can make a victory boom that made the whole Premier League think. Since Saturday sold first by difference to Manchester United, Liverpool did not get 3 points in the last 3 matches at the domestic school tournament. So, Juken Club surely will definitely need to know how to save the opportunity at home against Arsenal in the match. A special win before the top team can also become a spiritual turning point for them. For the rest of the season, in the match against Arsenal, the team knows that Ms. Trung, the Japanese defender, will not play in the second leg in head-to-head with Salah. Now, a D on her no too strong in position defense. Of the Corina defender, the Red Brigade will most likely exploit thoroughly. In the opposite side, Chen Alexander Adu yet must have played in the first place because every time the player he had to face, Martin Liardo usually has no way to prevent the striker from wearing the number 11. He would probably be the trained option. Juke Club members aim to limit one of the most dangerous attacks, the danger of the Gunner on the left side of the Han lost, and the Gunner also showed the most confidence and determination in this rematch. Besides, they used to beat Liverpool in the first leg. Go, Mikelta still owns it in the hands of a ferocious god of armies. Real Procosa, if counted from the beginning of the season 2020-2021-22, he scored 4 goals and grew up and sprayed 2 into the Tottenham net and 1 turned against Man United, Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal themselves. Easily, we see the favourite prey of the human striker, Belgium, is Liverpool. In addition to the advantage of the gunner in this battle, they also have the physical side. When they have a full week off, Arsenal is fully capable of breaking sleep at Anfield in the next match. Atenta will still use the familiar scheme 4-3 on the march to Andrew. This time, the player who holds the goal of Arsenal is still a familiar name, Moroza. Sorry about Salababa not knowing the ability back to Brom holding after showing good before going this move. The land will be the replacement of the French midfielder. With him is carrying all of them. Outside is still the number 1 choice for the position of the right back, while the opposite wing presents the appearance of jeans on the ancient neck. Man City stars will play inside as one midfielder, increasing control and development, opening the ball of the client's midfielders team. Arsenal, including Pakistan and Martin Ode, will be the low player, most support for the couple Saka and the couple above, Gas shot, due to performance marked the back to the impression of being the tallest player on the attack. With the right wing, the appearance of Starboy's Bugatis, and on the left wing, the presence of Martinelli, are a few pillars that will also play with the 4-3 lineup. She is familiar with Alisson Cyprus Muscle, still the number 1 choice for training the German in goal right now. Vanda is back by her side too. Let's form a solid wall first. The Coffee's goal is the player to defend the left side of the corridor. The other wing might look the best and will become the help card for the cop. It can block the name of the player request, the lowest in the midfield of the home team. Home is Fabinho. I will join Thiago and Henderson forms a trio to stop the possibility of the ability to control the ball on the away team side. Bisala's season will definitely be present, making the right wing the tallest player on the home team's attack, is most likely code. Maybe not daring to risk him at this time. This should give me a high chance to still be in the starting lineup. This can be considered a survival match between both teams, and Arsenal has to beat Liverpool to continue maintaining distance with Man City, who is chasing fiercely in the back. With the cough, they also need 3 points to continue hoping to compete for a place in the top 4. Taking the chance of Liverpool to come is very small right now. If Arsenal lose to Man City, they will absolutely lose the opportunity to surpass the Gunner in the last round because they are playing little more than 1 match and still a confrontation live between the 2 teams at Etihad Khan. If Liverpool lost to Man United completely, they can go far and contribute up to 13 points above standings, and matches seem to be the sign of the end of the Champions League dream of Liverpool this season. The 90 minutes on the promised Anfield Stadium will be very dramatic and hot. Which team can reach the item, your goal, and finish the match with all smiles will be available at 22:30 on the 1st of April 9th.